Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into one of the most heated, most requested, and most misunderstood comparisons in modern air power, the F-35I Adir and the Su-57 Felon. These two jets represent not only advanced machines, but two national strategies, two doctrines, and two visions of future warfare that couldn't be more different. When people ask which one is better, the question often sounds simple, but the truth is far more complex. The goal of this video is to break down that complexity in a clear, simple, and reality-based way. The real winner may not be the one you expect, and by the end of this video, the result will become obvious. The first thing to understand is that the F-35I Adir is not just another variant of the American F-35. It is a highly customized Israeli version designed to fit the exact needs of the Israeli Air Force. Israel requested unique electronic warfare systems, deeper integration with local weapons, and the ability to modify the aircraft software, something the United States does not normally allow any partner nation. This creates a jet that behaves differently from standard F-35s. Its core advantage comes from superior stealth shaping, battle-tested electronics, and a deep focus on day, a fusion that lets Israeli pilots see more, detect earlier, and strike with precision long before an enemy even knows they are there. Meanwhile, the Su-57 Felon is Russia's answer to Western fifth-generation fighters. It is built for a completely different philosophy. Instead of maximizing stealth at all costs, the Su-57 was designed to balance low observability with extreme agility. The Russians believed that future air combat would not always be decided by long-range missiles alone. They expected engagements to sometimes collapse into close-range dogfights where maneuverability, thrust vectoring, and raw engine power matter more than radar signatures. Because of this, the Su-57 features an aerodynamic design that sacrifices some stealth in exchange for unmatched acrobatics. It can perform high-alpha maneuvers, rotate in place, and point its nose at a target even when flying at the edge of stall conditions. The real question is whether this agility is enough to counter the Adir's stealth and sensor advantage. To understand this, we need to look deeper into the radar cross-section differences. The F-35I follows a strict stealth, first design approach. Everything from the engine intake shape to the angles of the fuselage to the coatings on the wings is engineered to reduce detection. Multiple independent defense assessments have consistently shown that the F-35 platform is one of the lowest observable aircraft in the world, only behind the F-22. This means the jet can approach enemy air defenses or fighters without being seen until it's too late. The Su-57, while stealthy compared to older Russian fighters, has exposed engine fan blades, panel gaps, and radar reflective features that increase its visibility. In a beyond visual range scenario, the Adir would detect the Su-57 long before the Su-57 detects it. But stealth alone does not win wars. The next major factor is the sensor suite. Israel's customized electronics turn the F-35I into what many pilots call a flying computer. The jet collects information from radar, infrared sensors, electronic warfare antennas, satellites, drones, ground stations, and even other aircraft. It then fuses all this data into a single picture that makes the battle space almost transparent. Israeli commanders say that pilots spend less time searching for targets and more time deciding what to attack first. This information dominance creates a lethal advantage that no Russian fighter currently matches. The Su-57 has strong radar systems of its own. Its N-036 Belker radar is powerful and features multiple arrays across the aircraft to widen its field of view. It can detect stealth aircraft at closer ranges, and its infrared search and track sensor allows passive tracking that stealth jets cannot completely hide from. In theory, this should help the Su-57 counter the Adir's invisibility. However, the practical challenge for Russia is production quality and reliability. Many components exist in limited numbers, and the aircraft is still not widely deployed. Without large-scale production, real-world testing, and long operational experience, the Su-57 systems remain largely theoretical. Weapons also play a major role in determining superiority. The F-35I supports a wide range of Israeli missiles, some of which have never been publicly revealed. Systems like the Rampage air-to-surface missile, the Python 5 dogfighting missile, and the Adir beyond visual range missile give the Adir unique strike and air combat flexibility. These weapons are built around precision, low observability, and rapid engagement. The jet can strike heavily defended targets without turning on its radar, using passive tracking modes that make it extremely hard to counter. Russia's Su-57 carries equally advanced weapons, including the R-77M, the R-74M2, and the Kinjal-derived hypersonic systems planned for future versions. The design philosophy focuses on speed, range, and raw destructive power. Russian missiles often have longer advertised ranges, though their real-world effectiveness depends on guidance quality and targeting data. The Felon can carry a wide variety of air-to-air and air-to-ground munitions, giving it strong multi-role capability, but once again, limited operational testing makes performance harder to verify. Combat experience is another crucial area where the gap widens dramatically. The F-35I has flown real missions. Israel has used it for deep strike operations, intelligence, gathering flights, and air defense suppression. It has entered contested airspace, faced enemy radar systems, and engaged threats without being detected. This real battlefield usage makes the Adir one of the only fifth-generation aircraft in the world with confirmed combat experience. Every mission provides data, and every update improves the platform. The Su-57, while reportedly deployed in Syria in small numbers, has not been used in real large-scale combat. Russia has stated that the aircraft was tested in various operations, but there is very little confirmed proof. Without real combat stress, many capabilities remain unverified. Combat is where theory meets reality, and the F-35I has proven itself repeatedly. When we compare pilot training and doctrine, the difference becomes even more dramatic. Israeli pilots are known for extremely intense training programs, constant simulation exercises, and real-time mission adaptation. The Israeli Air Force relies heavily on tactics that exploit the Adir's stealth and sensors. Their strategy is to strike first, strike fast, and avoid dogfights whenever possible. This doctrine is efficient, modern, and fully aligned with the capabilities of the F-35I. Russian pilot training is strong, but has faced limitations in recent years due to budget challenges, geopolitical issues, and resource constraints. The Su-57 requires highly skilled pilots to use its agility and advanced systems to full potential. Without consistent training hours, simulator access, and large-scale exercises, this potential cannot be fully realized. Technology alone isn't enough. Pilots shape the outcome as much as the aircraft itself. Logistics and maintenance also define which jet wins in a long conflict. The F-35 platform was designed to integrate globally, with maintenance support networks across multiple countries. Israel adds its own local expertise, giving the Adir rapid repair capability and high mission readiness. Even though the F-35 is complex, the support system around it ensures the aircraft stays operational. The Su-57 faces ongoing production and logistics challenges. Russia has struggled to produce the jet in large numbers, and engine development has experienced delays. This reduces fleet availability and limits real-world deployment. No matter how advanced a jet is, if it cannot fly regularly or be produced quickly, it cannot dominate the battlefield. Another important aspect is the network environment. The F-35I operates within a highly connected digital ecosystem. It shares information with drones, ground radars, other fighters, and command centers. This creates a unified battle picture. The Su-57 does not yet have an equivalent mature network, making it operate more independently. Modern warfare increasingly favors network-centric operations, and here the Adir holds a significant advantage. Now comes the central question: in a real fight, which aircraft wins? The answer depends on the type of engagement. In a long-range battle, the Adir's stealth, sensors, and first-shot advantage make it extremely difficult for the Su-57 to prevail. The Adir would see the Felon first, fire first, and likely retreat before being detected. The Felon's agility is irrelevant if it is destroyed before it can close the distance. In close combat, the Su-57 is a monster. Its thrust vectoring, maneuverability, and aerodynamics make it one of the most capable dogfighters in the world. If the Felon somehow closes the gap and forces a dogfight, it could gain the upper hand, but the real question is whether such a scenario is realistic. Modern warfare heavily favors beyond, visual, range engagements, and stealth platforms are designed to avoid dogfights entirely. For the Su-57 to win, it must survive long enough to get close, and that is extremely unlikely against an F-35I operating with full support. When we zoom out and look at the bigger picture, the winner becomes clearer. The F-35I is not just an aircraft, it is part of a larger strategy, a strategy based on information domination, stealth penetration, multi-layered defense suppression, and surgical precision. The Su-57 is powerful, but exists in smaller numbers, with limited testing and a doctrine that relies on engagements the Adir is built to avoid. The Felon's raw potential is high, but potential alone cannot beat proven performance. Another critical point is industrial support. Israel's defense industry deeply integrates with the Adir, constantly updating software, weapons, mission data files, and electronic warfare packages. This keeps the aircraft at peak modern capability. Russia's industry produces excellent designs but struggles with scale, budget, and sanctions. This affects not only production but also upgrades, spare parts, and long-term fleet growth. When considering survivability, the Adir again has a decisive edge. Its low observability dramatically lowers the chances of being targeted by advanced radar systems. Even if detected, its electronic warfare suite can jam threats, deceive sensors, or break missile locks. The Su-57 has good survivability through agility and countermeasures, but agility alone cannot defeat radar-guided missiles that never see their target in the first place. Some analysts argue that the Su-57's speed gives it an edge. It can reach high supersonic speeds without afterburner, enabling rapid repositioning, but speed without stealth exposes the aircraft. The Adir chooses controlled invisibility over raw velocity, and in modern warfare, not being seen is far more important than being slightly faster. Another layer is strategic environment. Israel uses its Adirs in a highly contested region with multiple threats. This constant exposure sharpens tactics, updates systems, and keeps the jet evolving. Russia's Su-57, without similar constant testing, evolves more slowly. Experience sharpens a weapon more effectively than theory, and here the Adir has years of accumulated knowledge. Some might ask whether future upgrades could flip the situation. The Su-57 will eventually receive the new Israeli F-35I engines, new radars, and better stealth coatings. These will improve performance, but the F-35I is also evolving. Block upgrades, new electronic warfare systems, new missiles, and deeper Israeli customization ensure it stays ahead. So who is the real winner? In a direct, realistic scenario, the F-35I Adir is the superior platform. Its stealth sensors, network integration, proven combat record, and powerful weapons make it extremely difficult to challenge. The Su-57 is impressive, capable, and innovative, but it lives more in the world of potential than reality. With limited numbers, limited testing, and conceptual tactics, it is not yet positioned to dominate a modern engagement against a fully operational fifth-generation adversary. The Su-57 is a beautiful aircraft, a powerful machine, and a symbol of Russian engineering. But the F-35I Adir is a weapon shaped by battlefield needs, real missions, constant upgrades, and a military doctrine built around precision and stealth. When these two philosophies clash, data beats maneuverability, stealth beats speed, and proven performance beats theoretical advantage. In the end, the real winner is the jet that can see first, shoot first, and survive the longest. And by that measure, the F-35I Adir stands clearly ahead. While the Su-57 has potential to grow, the Adir has already arrived at the level the future demands. The question is not which jet looks more impressive on paper. The question is which jet can win in real war. And based on every measurable factor, stealth, sensors, combat record, support network, pilot training, and tactical doctrine, the answer is clear. The F-35I Adir is the real winner revealed.